How's everyone doing today? This is Adam with Commander on a Budget. Today we'll be getting into another episode of Budget Brews. Today we'll be going over Tameshi, Reality Architect. This is a really interesting commander, and I feel like you can take this in a really interesting way in play, especially in white and blue, so let's hop on into it. So the first two cards I want to go over really give you an extra value when it comes to you returning stuff back to your hand, especially through Tameshi's effects. Those cards like Barrin, Tolarian, Archmage, and Azorius Athermage are absolutely fantastic cards for, just you being able to consistently draw cards in these colors, which I think are real nutty. A very big part of this deck are the Moonfolk that you can actually run in this deck, because Tameshi is also Moonfolk. So you can run Maloku, the Clouded Mirror. You can also run Patron of the Moon, who isn't really a Moonfolk, but it has Moonfolk offering, so it has a lot of synergies with Moonfolk, which I think is really interesting. Some cards I want to point out that are absolutely fantastic cards I want to put stuff in your graveyard are cards like Careful Study, Faithful Mending, Thirst for Meaning, and Thirst for Knowledge are all absolutely fantastic options, and they're all incredibly versatile. Some really good targets for you to get back with Tameshi are cards like Soul Snare that can get rid of creatures attacking you. Seal Removal, which can bounce back opposing creatures attacking you and gives you an additional layer of returning stuff back to your hand. Seal of Cleansing, another great way of removal. A great way for you to be able to protect Tameshi all the time is Alseid of Life's Bounty. You can sacrifice and bring it back constantly. It's real great. You have a real interesting way of being able to ramp yourself with Wayfarer's Bauble. You have an additional way to be able to protect yourself with Aether Spellbomb, which we've gone over on the channel along with. Elspeth Conquers Death is an absolutely fantastic removal spell. Probably some of my favorite cards, though, that you can actually continuously bounce back and just continuously use are cards like Omen of the Sea and Omen of the Sun. These cards are absolutely fantastic, are great when you're able to recycle them. Some real interesting win conditions that you can run in the deck are cards like Body of Knowledge and Soramaru, First to Dream. These can be fantastic beat sticks, and Soramaru has other synergies with Tameshi. If you want an interesting way to win, you can also run Triskaidekaphile. It's probably going to be a really easy way for you to get 13 cards, especially with Tameshi, you being able to bounce everything back. So the clause on how you can win the game should be fairly easy to get in this deck. One last thing I want to go over, there is technically an infinite turns route that you can take with this deck. The whole combo is around $6. You have to run Urza's Bauble, Walk the Aeons, and Mystic Sanctuary along with Tameshi on the board. So from my understanding of the combo, you need at least 7 mana and at least one of it needs to be white. You want to start by cracking Urza's Bauble. After you crack the Urza's Bauble, you want to be able to return Mystic Sanctuary and Urza's Bauble back to your hand through Tameshi's effect. Then you want to cast Walk the Aeon for 6, taking your extra turn. Then for your land for turn, you want to make sure that you play Mystic Sanctuary, add back the Walk the Aeons, replay your Urza's Bauble, and just continue that loop every turn, continuously having infinite turns. It's kind of crazy. But that's the deck. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all want to see. I'll see you on the next one.